before you start contributing. Stop right where you are. Start doing something now that is costing you way more than you can even imagine. I'm Sharon. Sometimes I go by Pajama Grandma. Today is day 185 of our Supersize You annual challenge, and we're talking about contribution all this month as part of the challenge. It's one of the 9 life framework areas that I talk about all the time to everybody because it has helped me improve my life so much. But today we're talking about contribution, and I remember I am a huge idea gal, and I have literally tubs of notebooks like this that I'm always accumulating my ideas and saving them because I'm waiting for the perfect time, the perfect situation, the perfect series of events to unfold before I take action. I remember sitting in my Italian food business one day looking at my red notebook and my red notebook of ideas of how I wanted to grow that business. And I realized that all I had been doing, because I was waiting for something, I was waiting for permission, I was waiting for the perfect situation, I was waiting for the perfect series of planets to align or something before I would give myself permission to take action. And I just decided, I got up, I went for a walk. I like to think and go for walks. It's really powerful when we just spend a little time in the sunshine or nature and get out of our usual environment. And I realized that nobody was going to give me permission. I was waiting for perfect things that never happened. And all I needed to do was just start where I was, take action on something to organize and make my life better. And that's exactly what I did. I took one small action that day, and that changed everything. The floodgates opened, and I realized I took the action. It didn't get me all the results I wanted, but it moved me forward, and it started momentum and getting me taking action instead of waiting for something outside of me to happen, because it was never going to happen. We have to be our own motivators. We have to drive ourselves. We have to give ourselves permission to create the life that we want, to make the difference that we want. The lesson for me was that the people around me, especially those that we influence the most, those we love and care about, those people that are watching us all the time, even though we don't know it, like our kids and our grandkids, they need us to set the example for them, not just in the words we say, not in just some of our actions, but in the actions that matter, to doing what we can with what we've got right now, to sharing what we have too much of and don't need, or what we have excess of. Every single one of us has some ways that we can contribute and make the world a better place. Every teacher, every person that ever encouraged or smiled at someone else is impacting that person's life in a positive way. And that's all we're looking to do today and every day. So today, as you go about your day, look for one small way to positively impact someone. It's 4th of July, if you can't tell. And it's our 250th anniversary of our country's birth and becoming an independent, because people took action to create what they wanted to for a country and a place to live and a way to live together in community. And I think it's something definitely worth celebrating. I'm celebrating today. I also love fireworks. Was in the fireworks business for 25 years, so kind of a pyro. If you have questions about this, if you are struggling with perfectionism, the funny thing is, I never thought of myself or identified as a perfectionist. But when I sat back and I actually was a little self-aware, I realized, oh my God, I am stuck and frozen, not taking action, because I am waiting for something outside of me to be perfect. And it never will be, including us. We're never going to be perfect. And that's perfectly okay, because we're human, and that's what makes us human. Remember, your contribution is waiting for you. Your gifts are inside of you already. All you have to do is give. Share yourself. Share your wisdom. Share the things that you've learned. Share the stuff that you've messed up on, and make sure other people don't do the same thing or make the same mistakes. That is actually my favorite thing, is sharing. And I hear my dad's voice in my head every time he does. He's like, when you do something stupid, Sherry, don't tell everybody. So what do? I go out and I tell everybody. Why? Not because I'm proud of doing something stupid. It's because I want other people to learn from my mistakes and not make those same mistakes themselves. There are infinite possible ways to make mistakes in this life. So if I can save a couple of people from doing that, or doing something silly that I did, or a con I fell for, or a bad partner, or a bad something, I want to let you know so that you don't have to go through that too. There's plenty of mistakes that you'll figure out how to make on your own. So today, share one little thing, one small thing that you do to make the world a better place. And I'm talking, you smile at somebody, you say good morning, you phone a friend, you phone somebody that you know is lonely, whatever. Pick something and take action on it today, and watch how the floodgates of the things that you want to come into your life start flooding into your life. All right. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, go out, make it an amazing day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.